Okay, so we let's say this. For Sunday stream, fuck, wait, no, that's my fault by accident. For Sunday's stream, it will be a bit different because if you didn't know, Hoyu Fest is happening, and I like to act on stream. So yeah, so try to catch it around like 7 p.m. on the 21st. But for today and Saturday, we will be continuing Wani Hug That Gator. Let's go. So where we left off, we left off right here. I still feel bad about this part. History class is as bland as it usually is. Proclaim continues prattling on about some sort of historical event, but most of my attention is on Olvia. She has a hoodie over her head and looks lost in thought. The altercation must have shaken her up more than I thought it would be. A part of me wants to ask if she's okay. Oh, she'll be okay, even though I already asked 3 times already. Damn. But the last thing I want is to do is prod at her. Soon enough, class nears its end, and Olvia uses her accommodation to leave this class early. Besides, we can talk about it after school if she wants to anyways. The more I think about it, the more I realize that I had my first real confrontation with a bully at the school. I once heard that when you get into a fight for the first time, you'll throw out from the adrenaline. No fists were thrown, but I feel about the same right now. Wringing my hands together to try steadying them. Jeez, I'm a wuss. I stood up to Mia for Olvia and I ended up in this mess. Next day, the final class ends and I'm set free for the day. Oh shit. I got videos to edit. Stepping out of St. Hammond's main entrance is surprised to see my friends huddled together in a tightly knit group. I usually don't see any of them after school. I always assume they left as soon as the bell rang. Hey guys, what's going on? Inko! Damien looks exceptionally worried as he glances at me. Inko, you believe me, right? Pardon? Olivia's nostrils flare with an exasperated snort. I didn't mean for any of that to happen. What's the matter? When Mia asked about the nickname stuff from so long ago, I blurted it out. She didn't say she's used it for something so unscrupulous. I'm ashamed it took me more than a moment to figure out what was happening. Yeah, Damien's kind of a bit of a dumbass when it comes to conversations. Yes, Damien feels culpable for what Mia said, but why? You don't know what that word means. Who cares? Inko, really, I didn't mean for any of this to happen. Hey, I believe you, man. Your heart was in the right place. Olvia told us what happened from Mia, calling out something. Damien leans back over an unresponsive Olvia, head spread in supplication. She said you were there too. I was. Yeah. Olvia, you loved that nickname way back when we were kids. Damien's words were dismissed with a roar of her smoky eyes. He really didn't mean it, Olvia. I know already. For a split second, she bore row upon row of sharp teeth before gnashing her more in frustration. contemplation. Olivia's nostrils flared out with a half of hot breath again, and I could practically see everything from her day finally weigh on. You were just being you again, Damien. Sometimes I wish you weren't, but whatever. There's the grittiness to her voice. Once more, but she continues on. He holds the canteen up to her lips, but drops it immediately. Empty again. The grit in her voice is back, but she presses on. The nickname is just that. Nickname. I don't want to hear it again. Especially from her, especially if it is just to get under my skin. Olivia stares at Damien for a while before breaking contact to glance at Liz and I. Why not? Wait, did I just say that? Why did I ask that? It just kind of came out. Liz notices Damien still organizing his thoughts. Seeing as neither of the others are going to ask coherently, she sighs. Well, I wasn't around for this, but when they were freshmen in middle school, Damien and Olivia would take the bus every weekend to go to an arcade in the city. I guess he came up with the nickname around then, and he stuck. That's half right, but I didn't come up with it. I brought a chunk of change for us to play with each other. Match on just about anything that was a quarter, probably still is. But I don't think I won once. When she stood to win something, it's like a switch went off in her head. I never seen Olivia get like that. Some of the teenagers were watching too. They saw everything. A couple challenged her once I ran out of cash, but sure enough, she ended up clearing the house all afternoon. That was all she talked about at school all week until we could go back for more. Only took like a month for her to be recognized as some local champion. Sometimes along the way, people started calling her Hot Wheels. Don't remember really who or when. But I know it's proof she got that fire in her. Wow. That's okay. I had fun back then. Guess I forgot I wasn't supposed to bring it up. Have things really changed that much? They did. Again. Damien hisses to himself. Sorry. Just can't help yourself. But you're right. That was the best time of my life. We should bring her to the arcade. I don't know if that's good or that's bad. But maybe like relive her good old days. Like what I. The name Hot Wheels belonged to a 10-year-old. Not currently. Yeah, that's a great story. We recognize so well that you got a cool nickname. Sounds amazing being a champion, like being a winner. Why all the disdain for the title? I'm not a winner anymore. Because you don't go to the arcade anymore? If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's only like half hour away. Olivia looks at Liz like she just recommended everyone to watch the newest Netflix anime. Well, if this story is anything to go by, I'd like to see you be a winner again. Olivia's breath seems to hitch for us a moment. I'm sure these guys want to see it too. They just want to see her happy. Damien's the one that dragged you to our lunch table all this time, right? Look at him. He nearly kneeled over because he's afraid of losing that part of you. Liz? I think I'd like to see why you close friends. Yeah. And just as quickly as I gained the bravado to speak up, what's left me and I accidentally put Olivia on the spot there. Whoops. Well, the tail rolls along the ground a bit. Contemplation. Guys really care that much about it. I wouldn't really mind it with you guys. All at once they Damien lights up. Yes! Alright, Hot Wheels is back. You guys now refer to Liz and Inko. Damien's shoulders drop for a moment, but he quickly recovers. Hey, if we're getting the name out again, we should go visit our arcade together sometime. I don't know. Okay, then how about a better name, like Death Roll? Olvia swings her tail to trip him, but he's fast enough to jump over it. Damien's words flood out as she contemplates new nicknames for Olvia to try and appease her, many of which are shot down by her or leave Liz and I chuckling. Oh, finally, some good bonding. At least that's okay. Now the main issue is I'm gonna deal with the red one, the orange looking one, and the white and black looking one. I don't want the names of the the other one I don't know. Gradually our giggles died down and the four of us chatted a bit more about the day in general. Eventually Damien and Liz headed their respective ways, with Olvia deciding to stick around. Most of the school has filtered out to their various homebound rides or to their after-school activities, leaving Olvia and I all alone. Hey, all of you. Really? I mean, mine of course. Same. House is only a few blocks away. Besides, I'm sure someone would beat you up and take the lunch money by you. Plenty of time to make it to the next train, so the two of us take it easy. The sun finally managed to break through the autumn clouds, making the walk almost unseasonably warm. Man, I thought the last day of summer was weeks ago. It was. I don't mind it staying warm longer though. It was pretty good to me. Olvia gives her chair an extra hard push, letting herself glide by, unladed for long enough to stretch out her arms to bask in the sunlight. I might figure you like it. Oh what, because of my dino? Oh, not like that. I'm just playing. Relax. Pretty touchy on stuff that I'll chew. Two of us finally make it to the train platform nestled as it is on the main street. You can see the train a few blocks away. Our walk is timed up with its arrival perfectly. I think it's important to be educated and all. Even if you're the only human at your school, Olvia flashes me a cheeky grin as my train pulls up. Gotta admit, her mischievous nature is a little infectious. As the train door opens up, I leave Olvia one final jab, something I know she appreciates. Hey, whatever you say, Hot Wheels. I neatly dodge out of the way of her slashing claws, stepping smartly onto the train as the door is closed. Inko, you son of a bitch! Get back here! Shocker! I will chase you to the ends of the earth! As the doors ding shut behind me, I can see an irate and still blushing Olvia waving her fist as the train begins to pull away. Why did my camera go down? Still giggling, I managed to squeeze myself into a seat next to a yellow scared woman smelling faintly of hot dogs. You know, I may pay for that comment later, but the look on her face is totally worth it. As the school year progresses, the days start to feel like they're moving along much faster. As part of it may be the change of the season, however, the slight that chance change may be. While the calendar says it's officially fall, the only thing I really noticed was the increasing number of clouds in the sky. And I say sorry though, which is why I bought my fancy compact carbon fiber umbrella. Still, things have started to be routine for me in the mornings. Wake up from clothes, consider eating breakfast before realizing I wrecked my stomach. Walk to the station with a light feather light umbrella in my hand. He's back and he does not. You know it? I check Mr. Ferris and I should write to school. Hello, Mr. Milo. Very fine, sir. Thank you. Very well. So my niece told me over the weekends that you and Olivia were ridiculous. Oh yeah, Olivia was being picked on by someone, but it's not a problem anymore. I see. That's unfortunate because strange considering the substantial funding school gets for any student harassment programs, which never works. What good is all the text money if classmates are still bragging on and on? But if it means anything, Olivia knows how to handle herself. I was there to support her, but I forgot it now. No, not physically. That's why the issue is the sort of thing that we get with. Aside, those respected from an enthusiastic regarding Olivia, she's surprised how animated she was. Ever since that get together, I really you have something to do with it. Maybe a little. Yeah, it was certainly rocky in the beginning, but we've been warming up to each other. It's nice seeing a different side of her, even if it's brief. I don't know, can I take credit for that? Because we all need a chance to teach people. Good at grasping them, then in itself is something to be proud of. How do you know it's really a chance to do anything? That's a deep sigh reverberating chuckle. No, it's about usual script and let you on my own phrase, but my one spoke me. See a fork in the road, take it. Yeah? Thanks, Mr. Ferris. Mr. Ferris the goat. Something better not happen to him. Like my morning to school days have become a routine as well. Slave through PE Albania. See Olivia's doodles and sketches in art class. Watch Liz lose her mind tutoring Damien at lunch. Talk shop with Ben. So now I have to avoid Mia like the plague because she's surely out to kill me. All said, I think St. Hammond has been my best school experience out of her. Man, I was calm often. How often I eat. Must be the fresh head. As for today, it's been raining pretty. I'm pretty mad. This son of a bitch is here. It's been raining pretty often recently, so Coach Holly made us play more dodgeball in the gym. Mia was definitely gunning for me with the way she launched them at me with the speed of a catapult. Catapult. I rest in Natican's class, popping my spine against the curve of my chair. Apparently, today's a short day because of some assembly, so the period ends much earlier than usual. Also means we got most of the period to slack off, do homework. Glance at the desk next to me in hopes of catching Olivia's latest artistic masterpiece, but I noticed he's not drawing, and instead only fidgeting. Hey Olivia, you seem a bit nervous. You alright? Oh? Yeah. No, it's just I've been hearing rumors that the school's shared drive might have been corrupted. Wait, really? Yeah, really. Oh, something like that happened. I'm scared that my best is the art contest submission. I think you should check out your entry on the website and make sure it's okay. Technology, don't fail me now. If I didn't say I'd pick up my phone and type in the school's website, fast fingers lead me to the art contest tab. And this loading bar go any slower. Finally the page loads in and... Oh, So the submissions have been closed. What? Hold the phone up to Olivia to show her the page. Submissions have been closed since voting started last week. Sheesh, thought that I didn't get spoken. Olivia's all seized up. Well, that's quite reassuring. The submissions closed. There's no chance of any hacker messing with them. Olivia doesn't seem convinced, still drumming her fingers on her desk. Okay, either she cares about my submission, or she submitted something. Hopefully she feels loads better when the preliminary winners are revealed. Speaking of which, where are we? As the bell sounds, the class begins to pack their things and Mannequin calls everyone into a single file line. Alright everybody, you're in a assigned row, so stick together. Before I join the rest of the line, I look back at Olivia, who seems to be stalling. Come on, I'll walk with you. There seems to stir something in her and she glances up to me while hastily shoving a notebook into her bag. Yeah, I'm coming. As we head out, I notice Olivia shuffling hopefully a lot. It's a long walk to the auditorium and despite Ladigan's best attempt, most of the class splintered off to sit with their friends. Having expected this, he shrugs and makes his way over to the back of the auditorium where other teachers are. Olive and I are left to the struggling crowd, trying to filter into the cramped theatre of the school. It's going to be difficult finding some seats. It's fine, I have a spot. Olvia wheels herself down the pathway to which I follow suit. We head down the aisle until we are at the first row of seats. There's a vacant spot where a typical seat will be with a faded handicap sign. Olivia parks her chair into the empty spot, to which I take the seat next to her. There's seats in the house, right? I complain. The halls finish with, as the hall fills with more students, my anticipation rises. Oh man, I can barely wait for it for announcements. So, do you have the time? Huh? Oh, maybe photography isn't super popular, but Olivia folds her hands on her lap, staring straight ahead as her voice tells her. I knew that, but I still hope to. Hey guys, I have to remind myself that this is normal. Here it is. Can't believe it's finally here. Gosh, I'm so excited. Me too. By the way, where's Damien? Hey guys! I'm over here. Damien's in the far back of the auditorium yelling and beating his hands in the air to catch our attention. God, if there was ever like a mod or like anything where there'll be like voices for every character, please put me as either Damien or Ferris. I don't give a shit. Any of those two. Okay, you can find me at my Twitter. Okay, text me. EP. He's gonna get in trouble for that. Frills, sit down. Damien immediately stops and takes his seat. With tempered expectation, we both sit in silence for a few minutes before Principal Scholar walks up on stage and taps on a standing microphone. Okay everyone, got a whole bunch of important announcements to make, so I'll make them quick so we can all have an early lunch. As soon as the idea of going for an early lunch is brought up by Principal Scholar, the entire goes as silent as visual. I guess when it comes to an early lunch, it's serious business. Over the next 15 minutes, Principal Scholar goes over important events coming in the school year. Most I would consider standard things like prep rallies for sports teams, bake sales of runways or upcoming field trips. I like field trips. And even something about a new club being formed as the Japanese Animation Appreciation Society, basically an anime club. Not the best acronym if I had to say. Otherwise, all mostly boring housekeeping stuff and one got right down to it. almost wonder why such announcement warrant an assembly when the mood suddenly shifts into who's Scarlett's next big announcement. Now that we got the main stuff out of the way, I have saved the best announcement for last. St. Hammond is proud to announce the 5 semi-finalists for the annual Fresh Start Art Contest. Cheers and applause was loud enough to make my ears ring. Yet, I'd be lying if I said I also wasn't excited for the reveal of just who had made it to the semi-finals. Maybe I was giving myself a bit too much credit, but I really don't want to be among those semi-finalists. I can almost taste victory. In fact, I'm going to face Olvia and prepare to cheer alongside her, but I stopped in my tracks and I noticed that unlike the rest of her peers, Olvia seems to be uneasy about the prospect. Yeah, she definitely... Very first painting I ever saw here still one of the best. Vibrant cityscape that morphs the rigid structure of urban planting into a soft and inviting utopia, as if it was viewed from the eyes of a child. Sky above the city is a beautiful shade of crimson, with radiant clouds clustering along its length. If the art contest submission was the best painting I've ever seen, then this one comes close. I can only imagine the accolades she must have been gotten for painting this back then. You know, for a while I got to have that experience. I get to step in the shoes of an artist better than myself. Maybe that was the intent? Or the praises, approval, everything I've been wanting. Just for a while, it was given by an anonymous stranger, whoever that may be. Actually, that gives me a bit of an idea. If I'm clever and Olivia's up for it, this can be a cool way to get her to show off her painting more. Everyone would like that. Maybe that's what she needs. I could act like as a personal publisher for her so she doesn't have to deal with any people. Huh. Wait a second. I peel down the empty hallway. I need to find Olivia. She couldn't possibly. But why me? Why would she? Thinking about it increases my worries and desperation to find who I hope to Raptor Jesus isn't the culprit. I haphazardly check all the places where Olivia could be, but can't find her anywhere. My hunt for the Baronoxy led me to the second floor of the atrium. It feels like there's a lead brick in the pit of my stomach as I internalize my current situation. The soft patterning of rain hitting the window grabs my attention to see a gloom-covered vol caldera outside. My eyes wander along the school's pathway, covered in mud thanks to earlier rainfall. Wait a minute. Also, tracks in the mud. I burst through the main entrance doors and met with the feeling of droplets hitting my head. Outside, a dark overcast has rolled in. The forecast called for on and off rain during the day, but pretty gnarly clouds. Makes it look almost dusk around. Crap, what am I wasting time for? I follow the trail of urgency, fearing that the rain will wash it away. Looks like it goes down the whole pathway. I ignore my clothes being progressively damp and the water collecting on my shades. Eventually, I round the curve that leads to the bridge and see a distressing item at its end. No! A wheelchair. Olivia's wheelchair. Empty of the occupants toppled on its side. A new fear grips at me, born from the mental injury provided by that sign. School thoughts push me up the steps faster than humanly possible as my rational mind tries to reassure me. Oh shit, I didn't press that button. Fuck! It's a serious moment, there's no time to speech up. Running across the deck, my breath is still caught in my throat when I reach the middle. Oh, thank God, she cries. She's on the ground, head slumped over. There's damage and soaked school supplies scattered all over the walkway. God, is she okay? My foot shifts, trying to force me closer. Slowly, her head lifts up to the sound of my shoes squelching on the floor. Ankle, the tear stains eyes stare at me with the expression in her voice sounds Olivia. I feel like I can finally breathe again. Slowly, Olivia pushes herself up and I notice she's lying on top of a pile of paper shredding. A feeling of relief slowly fades away and I remember why I was looking for her. We stay silent, only staring at each other as the rain continues to bear down on she simply sits there letting herself grow more and more soaked in the rain. You want to talk? Grab my compact umbrella from my umbrella. Grab my compact umbrella from my backpack and I'm forward. Didn't do much to dry a little bit off, but at least she's not getting more soap. The umbrella is placed between us and the elements against the ledge, forming a personal canopy above us. No, there's a space next to Olvia to keep the seat. It's odd. We sat together before, but sitting on the ground in the room is just claustrophobic. The bits of paper melted onto the pavement, soaked by rain. Torn apart and waterlogged, I can sort of make out a tree? A rough sketch of one anyway. And the one that stood prominently in my false submission. So, did you do it? Oh, please, I can explain. I didn't have a choice. What? I know what I did was wrong, but I didn't have any other way. It wasn't a choice to not trick me. She avoids looking and focusing on the scraps of paper scattered about the floor like confetti. It wasn't to trick you, I get it, you're mad. Not mad. Just confused. I thought we were good friends. I wasn't expecting you. She pauses to give her throat some respite. Her usual water bottle isn't expected by. A shaky breath escapes her mouth. You came around, thought you were different than the others. That you were some self-centered, pretentious midwit who only cares about his image. That's why I got the idea of using you to swap out your art with mine. You didn't seem like that kind of person who cared about how he gets attention from others, just that he gets it. A description of my character feels really reductive, but the ache in my chest hits me a little too close to home. But that's not why I think of you now. Anakin's the one person I can trust. So when he went to bat for you, saying we make good friends, I was worried. What's so special about this guy? I got scared he'd be wrong. That you'd just be like everyone else, and I'd be settling myself up for failure. I wish that I was just faking it right, and I could face what I've done to myself. And I'm glad I've done something like that. She like, she nods holding hard. I wasn't thinking. Suddenly everything was out of balance and I feel like really a whole person, my own little world. Something changed. And I had to go with it. I just had to do something. I didn't know I was doing that. I'm sorry. She started to process my words and forgiveness. I knew that I'd get caught and stupid. I was hoping for it, but I wanted to figure out and swap so it would be changed that everyone would down to parts. She turned to face me so her eyes welled with tears. Sorry. Oh, why the fuck is this making me cry? I'm not actually fully crying, I'm just like, my eyes are welling up. Please, don't hate me. I just don't want to go back being the person I used to be. How sweet that I care about her with you. My head tilts down with violent pitch of breath. I recoil and stand and grip on my painful display, and yet Olvia chokes back with the sound she made. My body shudders with every deep breath of her, and I realize that every last defensive barrier she helps completely gone. Olvia laid herself there, leaving only the crying girl desperately trying to silence her pitiful tears. But why do you do all this? What? why she did it. I'm gonna push the issue too hard, but if not now, when you want to know why go through all the trouble. What were you trying to accomplish? I mainly regret my words as the pain grimace on her face drives home the mistake she made. Even if I had the right to ask, feel like a villain for putting her head. Out of respect for Olivia's feeling, I stand steady. Because to back down would be great. Sorry if I said that I deeply apologize. I did not mean to say a word that sounds like that. I deeply apologize. Denigrate her like all those people in her past have done. I wanted to see what people thought my art was not that I was the one who made it. Why would now that I'm thinking about it, but either way I'm still apologizing. I do apologize for something this happened. How would you want that? Isn't it obvious? It's always been the same thing. But then it's the end. Sorry. Her voice takes a deeper pitch. Oh wow, so talented, despite the condition. This time it's higher, shriller tone. Amazing! It's like you aren't disabled at all. Voice returns, this time way down on the pen. For all their kindness, it's always came back to those empty platitudes. It never felt like they cared about me or my interests. It was always just blind praise because I'm doomed to never measure up to the same level of expectation. The worst of it came when I found out I can't even fail. The sound of talents tearing more paper on the floor and answers her heated words. Even when I intentionally do something wrong, someone's always had to pick up after me or to assure me it's good and simplified. She rips more of the pages with every sentence, these are just old sketches from throughout the years. Nobody else has to live with that paranoia. That every positive word spoken and action taken to help you out is just someone acting out of obligation or insecurity. It got so bad at one point, I feel I was almost being forced to accept these freaking accommodations. I just ended up, she drops what little remains of the pages unceremoniously. I think everyone out. Never going to come out on top, and I'm never going to be allowed to fail. Nobody's allowed to feel anything but pity for me when they meet me at guilt, when they consider not just giving me a free pass. Nobody has any agency, and that's just how things are. Bells ring from a distance, signaling the end of lunch. Somewhere in my mind, I can vividly imagine the sounds of a classmate grumbling complaints as they shuffled to class. Instead, I chose to listen to the rain. When the soft pitter-patter of droplets land on top of my umbrella before slipping gently to the ground around us. Internalizing the sound alongside the dimmer ambience and overall wetness has turned the tiny park I'm accustomed to into a clear alien local. I wonder to myself, this is why Olvia came out here. In a small way, all of her what seems to revolve around me, around average places, but altered with unnatural and beautiful overlays, creating from the familiar and yet adding in the fantastical. I look over to Olvia, who seems to be lost in thought. That sounds tough. You gonna be alright? No, honestly, that's when you start to feel my own one. No, you wanted to know, right? I want to tell someone, anyone. Right now it's just that kid, but I'm sure he's sick of say that like you don't think they are. They aren't. So I can't change that. Besides, you're right. I should be a bit grateful for that, but at the same time, it's like I know all that too fucking well. I couldn't just hang out at the Pains for as long as I need to after graduation. It's just too nice to not. An arrangement with my actual father could probably last indefinitely. I couldn't just detach from society and leech off everyone around forever, and it would just be a pity and guilt. But you saw them at school, and you saw them at the pool party. They loved you. I know and I hate it. I want to love them back, but I just can't. Not now. I already wasted so much. Who am I simply to turn around in my last year? I want to get out of their hair, not waste their time anymore. Otherwise, we don't want to do that. Wasting all the patience and kindness for years like I already have. And I never be in the wrong. Who the fuck wants a free ride through life like that? And that's all I've been waiting for you, realistically. Damn, what am I? Olivia clutches her throat. Her voice has gone to strain. Hers doesn't speak at all, but she's been letting it all out. What am I doing just watching? I'm such an idiot. Rummaging the inside of my backpack again until, here it is. Pulling out a water bottle I offered to her. She eyes it on the ground differently and goes to drink it. The whole bottle's finished in one go, and she drops it into the growing pile of trash. Thanks. I give a silent thought. She looks off onto the distance again, picking up a train of thought. That's why I had to do it. I didn't know if I really was good at something for once. Really genuinely good. No false praise, no parasocial relation where I verbally feel like that so everyone else can feel better for it. I had to know my art was real. That could be something for real. That I had a real way out. That it could assure me all the time is good enough. Fuck my defense. He probably knows everything by now anyways, he usually does. Honestly, all of this at once is challenging to digest, to say the least. You say you expected to get caught? Yeah, what do you mean? I wasn't even sure other people would see it. If you caught it fast enough and switched it back, thinking it was a bug, and you started to get all this praise on it. Yeah, I did. It was a bit sad in retrospect. Yeah, I was that really settled in just how badly I messed up. I tried to get you to notice it by showing me the submission yourself. Then you just go to the office to get it changed. Nobody would get hurt. End of story. Of course, you still had your own to say. You're always just so prepared for everything. She gestures to the crushed water bottle. The days go by, get more praise, I get more nervous. Then today, Olivia hands gently fall onto her lap, limp and spent. Here we are. I tend to say something like this. Just don't know how to process all of this. It's not like friendships come with instructions. My own thoughts are muddled, pushing me to find someone to comfort the girl before me. And yet to comfort her would be to demean her like people have done in the past. And it's so confusing, and frustration and pity mixed haphazardly in my stomach. It's nauseating. Pity for the girl before me that has wronged me, but not out for real matters. Frustration at myself because Olivia was right, having unveiled an uglier side of me I wasn't aware of. Olivia. Olivia stares at me puffy eyes as if expected me to scold her like she's a misbehaving child. Instead, I hesitantly place a hand on her shoulder, a sign of support. Don't give a tiny outburst. Olivia uses her cowl for hoodie to wipe her eyes. I'm actually a little surprised to see smudges of mascara come off. I didn't think she will wear makeup. It looks so natural. As if I watched Olivia try to recompose herself. Can't help but be happy that she let her walls down so much for me to see. Hear it from me, Olivia. I don't think you had to hide yourself behind curtains to know if people genuinely enjoy your work. Every morning, everyone who walks into school gets to see the beautiful mirror you made. Most of them probably don't know that you were the one who made it, but it will always stick with them, like it did with me. Even with her head down, I can see her smile beginning to fall. So, for what's worth, I forgive you. Olivia nods, her eyes still somewhat teary from her third episode. No, thank you. Feel my face warm up. Start warm, close, more intense. Silvery eyes still wet, spent tears floating in mine. It's not pleasant, but scared of the temperature possibly being sick. She's also looking dead tired. All this has taken a lot out of her. I know I didn't mean it like that. It's just I'm glad to be friends with someone that's never close to me. It requires a bit of mental compliment. They must be the first in a long time to be getting through. Tell you what, forgive you if you teach me. You already said that. Olivia looks at contemplation. Alright, I'll teach you how to paint. But you should know about my teacher. You see my work in class, I'm a lovely student. I'm not feeling Yes, Professor Hartford. Stop making it weird. I chuckle as I'm playfully shoved by her. So, after everything was said and done, it was quiet. We need the solace of umbrella to relax together. We need to feel Olivia begin shifting uncomfortably. I sit and watch her as she takes her curls and shifts them to her side with one hand. Her tail comes around and it presses into the paper-filled floor before her, keeping her upright as she starts to lean forward. Finally, with the strength of her tail in one arm, Olivia lifts her hips from the floor and swings her shins fully beneath her. She smiles as she kneels over. I'm just gonna sit there. Crap, I guess I was gawking stupidly. But it's so fascinating seeing a girl maneuver herself in these odd yet well-practiced ways. Kind of jealous actually. I wish I had a tail to do some of the things she could. Press my hands down on the floor and push myself up. Don't know why? I had thought to stand, but instead I shifted myself to the kneeling position too. We're face to face now. For a split second, I feel the worst of Olivia drew me to a hug. I don't know what she would do this, but I like this. How strong her arms are, how they are wrapped around my chest feels exceptional. Her own arms have developed her returning the embrace with a very soft way. And as the arms loosen, I draw back, though I didn't want to take my hands off her. That was nice. Make it weird. Sorry about that. Through the sound of rainfall hitting the umbrella, ears suddenly pick up the noise of what sounds like squeaking. Hello, Tel. It's red and it's coffee. I knew it! A little beast emerges from its hiding spot with a squeaky yawn to which Olivia offers a hand over to use as a platform. Okay then, you know the guy, you never forgot about me. Nice nap. That's a rat. Alright, we do have a met each other. Nicole, this is Guts. Berserk reference? Berserk? Berserk? I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, in the moment. Guts. Oh, hi Guts. I will awkwardly wave at the apprehensive looking rodent. Olivia lifts her Guts to her shoulder gracefully like a hand is an elevator for him. We brought him to school? Well, I just needed him today since, you know, all that crap that happened. She gives Guts a few scratches under her chin. Oh, I don't... sorry. I break him sometimes when we get rough. Nobody noticed? You haven't. Touché. I like a dead once. You just told me not to let him run around the school, otherwise it would be considered a health hazard or something. The toddy bell rings out in the distance. We are late for our next classes. I'm sure let a good one stand. Should probably get back to class. Here, hold this. I give Olivia the umbrella so she and the rat can stay dry while I go fetch the wheelchair. By now it's settled. Some Gator hugger, you did the thing! I did the thing! I hugged her! That's one of the achievements! By now it's settled some into the mud. The wheelchair has definitely seen better days now. After dusting off the dirt and pulling water the best I can, I make my way back. Thanks. She offers the umbrella back, but I make sure to hold it above her. Keep the wheelchair steady with one hand as Olivia climbs into the seat, using her tail to keep herself up. She stands in the rain in silence for a moment, only sharing it. We stand in the rain, we sharing content answer. So what are you about to do the contest now? That's a good question. I was there when I saw my name on the painting. He really went to tell someone. So like you said, no harm, no foul. What about your own submission? I really did. I scratched the back of my head. I wouldn't have won anyway. It's just a picture. Oh, that was pretty okay. Hearing those words from Olivia sends a strange flash of heat to my face. Not unpleasant, but again, those honest words from her really do cut through me for some reason. Thanks. Loud squeak draws my eyes to see Guts as he stands atop Olivia's shoulder. You too? A wry smile stretches across Olivia's face. I think it means Guts is saying it's actually so. Hey! Come to slack. Guts! Kiko didn't have any time to make anything for the contest. He's got some high standards. It's why I've gotten so good. The sheer absurdity of it. I don't know which of us broke first, but our laughter fills the air, heard only by us as the rainfall cuts off all the other noises. So, now what? Oh no. I don't want to go yet. So pretty worn out. Smile crosses my face as a wicked idea comes to mind. Well, too bad. What? I walked around behind Olivia, grinning like a mad idiot. Inko, what are you doing? Inko? Her head tries to follow me as I stand right behind her chair. I figured that pushing your chair around is really tiring, so how about I help you out? Olivia blushes and looks away. Fine, but just for today. Turning to the campus was certainly awkward. Passersby threw us looks. It's not the most common scene to see a girl in a wheelchair just walk on into sopping wet and tracking mud in. Most likely, though, it was because that girl had taken to using my umbrella to hide herself from those looks. She was already extremely red in the face. It was a conundrum. Drop the umbrella and let people see her, or keep it up and draw more attention. I shall name it the Theorium. He's gonna kill me if I attempt to publish it. When making our way back to Olivia's current class, she simply shook her head. She simply shook her still concealed head. I really didn't have much of a choice. From all that I knew of the girl, her last classes were all on the upper levels. She was in possession of the elevator key, and I was in possession of the weakest knees in St. Hammond, at least. So I wheeled her to my current photography class. Sorry, I need to. I'll be right back. Holy shit, my earpiece are really loud. So I wheeled her to my current photography class. On the way, she kept bending her head back to peek at me. Like she's making sure I'm still there. Knocking on his closed door, the Petrosaur professor didn't even bat an eye at the poorly hidden girl. He simply stepped aside and let us through. Ben was looking our way, but I chose to pay him no mind. After everything I heard, Olvia didn't register he was here. She simply wrote herself to the back of the classroom and threw a door into what I what I always guessed was Anakin's supply closet. You know what? I'm an idiot. There's a dark room, isn't it? The stairs of my other classmates had updated, thankfully, as our teacher continued his lecture. Taking my own seat, I focused on Anakin. As much as I could, at least my muddled thoughts kept me distracted the whole period. Just before the bell rings, Anakin stares me dead in the eye. He points a stern finger directly at me, then to the floor to signal, "You stay." Once everyone has left, he closes the door and locks it. So, care to explain? Explain, sir. He opens the door in the back and signals Olvia to come out. The mud and drenched clothes, the declaration of sanctuary. I was having a bad day. She's looking a bit better, still drained, but she's not shivering. A rat sits on a lap and Anakin extends her fingers to scratch under his chin. See that? He takes a seat against a nearby desk and waves a hand for Olvia to go on. When she doesn't, he shifts his hand to me. I look between the two of them. Mr. Anakin is expectantly in Olvia's pleading eyes. Ultimately, I shake my head in negative gesture. I just help Olvia get out of the way. Of course. He slouches further atop the desk. Can I tell you some other time? Sure. Whatever it was, so you recovered pretty well. Olvia doesn't answer verbally, instead giving him a bashful smile and nod. Is it about your work again? Yeah. Turns to me and points his thumb at her. You know, the work she's so concerned about absolutely wrecks the grading curve in my class. For the sake of the other students, I had to put a limit on extra credit assignments. Really? Yeah, never before would I ever consider such restraint. Why punish someone for working too hard? I would think to myself. These 4 years ago, this little green goblin comes rolling into my class, half a semester, and more than a few angry calls from my parents later, my parents were tired. Young lady simply does too dang much. Olivia smiles but doesn't look up from her pen. It was that much better than all the other students. Well, no, I don't grade by technique. If I did, you'd be in big trouble, Nicole. That Olivia's work was very good even then, but the main thing I admired how motivated she can be. I haven't seen someone so enthusiastic to the paint in years. Certainly haven't seen anyone so enthused I had to change the rulers like that. Where it stopped me. Was I? That definitely sounds like me, but it won't stop me, not even a little bit. Heck, the year that you got me to see some things differently, I don't think I ever did anything like that. Then when you came in after class, the Friday before Mother's Day, take a look at this. Oh sorry, I accidentally spit on my computer. I'm handed a quill pen and the first thing I know about it is how soft the feather portion is. It's a special pen you always use. It's actually for my wife. Whoa. It should have been me! It should have been me! Expecting it closer, I can see some more of the intricate details. From the faded engravings on the shank to the maintained but worn point. It's well made and kept, and yet the feather and brass show its age. She came in the classroom with a whole stack of crumpled painting drafts, so frustrated she couldn't get it right and so determined to make it perfect. I say, any of these would be great. Your aunt will love any of these, she fires back. If it's not good enough for me, why would it be good enough for someone I love? I do not have an answer. So, I tell her to take a step back. We take a few hours to go over fundamentals once more. I send her home to try getting it right over the weekend. And come Monday, she returns and hugs me first thing. That Friday night though, well, what she said was on my mind. I talked about it all night with my wife, and then that morning I decided to make a change for myself. My wife was molting at the time, so there was always a new feather or three in our blankets each morning. I took the biggest one, preserved it right, got a bit of help to make it into a real pen, and I've used it ever since. Helps me remember to do my job right, for the people I care about, and for the people my students care about. I think it's like that childhood reasoning that comes so naturally for the youth. That reasoning, it makes a type of innocent, earnest dedication, something I thought I lost for a while. Really so much for you, and I lost it, haven't you? Good. Don't lose it for me, okay? Okay. Anakin yawns and stretches. You feeling to go to your next class? Yeah, I'm ready. Great. He claps a hand over my back. We should do this again sometime. Mr. Lanigan ushers us out of his classroom as the late bell trills. Handing us a note, he rapidly scrawled on. Miss Prockling didn't seem enthusiastic to see us come in late, but sighed as she read the note from Lanigan. As I took my usual spot, I felt something odd in the corner of my eye. Looking up, it was to see Olivia looking my way, with that smile on her face. Once she spoke so many words, so yeah, I couldn't figure out what. All I could do in turn was try match it before focusing on Miss Prockling's latest lecture. As more time passes, the art contest fades into the background. Last week, I had a scare when Principal Skater called me to her office. I feared that they figured out what Olivia did and assumed I was a part of it, just as she predicted. Luckily, that wasn't the case. Instead, she wanted to inform me that they had no leads as to who could have done the swap. and since it was tempered, it would be removed from the contest. No skin off my back, honestly. As compensation, she gave me one of those runner-up prizes, a coupon for some pizza from some Italian restaurant called Dynamos, which is a play on Domino's. Not the biggest piece I've had, but not a bad price to get after all of this. Saving it for a rainy day. However, I found myself in a conundrum of my own doing. My peers' concern about my entry were resolved, but I hadn't accounted for the new questions about my portfolio. My paint portfolio. A few times I showed off my photography work, they'd be mildly impressed at best. They were never upfront about it either. No, instead, I've got the best around. Yeah, cool, not bad, but what about what you did for the contest? I never been mad about it, since it's just another misunderstanding on the internet live, from my side of things. But then, I had a thought, what if it wasn't enough? What if I was actually good at it? So working at it for the past month? Yeah, I know, I can't screw this. For the past 3 weeks, I've been staying at school making use of one of those club rooms to practice. Yeesh, Nicole, did you listen to any of those tips I gave you? Using everything I had at my disposal, namely the textbooks from Mr. Ladigan and how-to tutorials online, I stayed as late as possible, trying to get to the same skill level as Olvia. And as I stare at the horrific acrylic monstrosity before me, I can't do anything but weep at my own inadequacies. Not actually weep, but squinting at the Lovecraftian horror before me, and I can maybe see a little progress drowning in the madness of the excess pain. Olvia made good on her promise to teach me around the same time I asked Mr. Ladigan to borrow keys to the spare room. And while I memorized all of her teachings down to the letter, what am I even looking at? You trying to abstract something sort of thing there? That was an attempt at a self-portrait actually. Could probably post it online and some rich asshole would buy it. Is that good? Nope, never trust the opinions of people on the internet. I learned it the hard way. Jesus Christ. It was either Twitter, TikTok, and that's it. After a brief period of awkward silence, I let myself collapse on the stool behind me and toss off the oily apron in frustration. At this rate, I'm going to be a double fraud or something. Crack. Splat. I don't have the energy to get angry. But it looks better now at least. How did Olvia get so good at this? Olvia, please. You gotta have some actual advice for me. She's gonna say get good. She quietly comes to herself, slipping away a notebook she had splayed across her lap into her nearby bag. Well, I want to draw, because I got something in my mind. Like inspiration? Kinda, more so that I envisioned something and I want to put that on the canvas. Oh, Jesus! Fuck! Oh, fuck. Oh. Fuck you, Damien. As the doors of the studio flies open and Damien quickly storms inside. Ingo, Olvia, are you guys here? He takes heavy breaths as his vision darts around the room. As the moment of surprise, I raise my arm to grab his attention. Damien was wrong. The hyperactive Dilophosaurus spots me, taking a final breath before jogging over. Guys, I need to ask something. What, is everything alright? Something happening? Can't help but panic. I've never seen Damien this flustered. You wanna come to the arcade with me, Liz? Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Plus you made me shit my pants. Panicking. And then you ask me, hey, you wanna get to the arcade? Is that it? Yep, that's what I said. Wait, when was this decided? I thought something bad happened. Nope, just asking. Liz already has the car prepped and everything. She has a car? Okay, that's something new. Probably should have expected that, but still. How did you know we were here? I didn't, I just kept opening. I mean, that works, I guess. I've been at it for a while, actually. Damien's eyes dart to the canvas that lies on the floor next to me. You're working on your next masterpiece? Ooh, painting sideways is probably one of your trade secrets, huh? Olivia hides a snicker with her hand. Don't worry, I won't tell Soul. Yeah, that's right. Don't tell anybody, because that's my art piece. I lean down to pick up the canvas and place it upright, deciding to remove the ugly painting and place it in a corner of the room to dry. Anyway, how about it? To the arcade. The olive berry knocks fidgets, her brow lowered in contemplation as she considers the question. Arcade, huh? Not like I had any other plans today. No, why not? Alright, let's go. Wait, don't just... Oh, okay. Nico, Olivia, there you are. Damien was taking so long to get you, so I was about to come find you myself. The time both Damien and I are wheezing for air. Despite Olivia's protest and hesitation, Damien had wasted no time in grabbing her by the handlebars and sprinting for the exit. I had chased after them, all the while Olivia screamed like a banshee as she was pushed through the hallway at a breakneck pace. Yeah, just take a deep breath and stand up. Olivia's claws had dug into her armrest and she's definitely trying to kill Damien with her glare, which he happily ignores. Why didn't you just message me or something? I wanted to, but didn't want to ruin your concentration, buddy. So instead, you kicked the art room door open. Yep. Liz had the good grace to look embarrassed on Damien's behalf. But yeah, I gave you a little bit of extra time, right? You've been staying late for forever now. Can't hide the wins. It hadn't occurred to me that more people would notice. Relax, not like you're the only one. Okay, we gotta keep that shit then. I sometimes need to stay behind for student council and club meetings. Right, sure, so go on, the car's in the student section. The Dino duo start walking towards the parking lot, heading towards a rather old but well-kept sedan. Olivia grumbles silently to herself but follows after nonetheless. Come on, Dale, it'll take a few minutes to get Olivia in and then 30 to get to the arcade. It won't take that long, damn it. Olivia huffs and wheels herself to the passenger side, opening the door for herself. Do you need any? Fine. To punctuate her statement, Olivia uses her strong arm to lift herself on her armrest. Then with more grace than I thought possible from the olive-scaled girl, she manages to flop into the passenger seat. I stare at the abandoned chair, wondering where to put it. I've got room in the trunk. Clunk. The trunk lid pops up with a heavy thunk to punctuate that. It takes more time than I like to admit to figure out how to undo the locks to actually collapse the chair. But once it's done, I'm able to slide it into a spacious storage area easily. Damien had already hopped through the window of the passenger seat, but not correct. By the time I'm done, as he practiced the maneuver, clank. Clack, clack. I simply open the door behind Liz's seat and watch his pile soda cans empty onto the pavement below. Sorry, those were just boring. How many do you drink? I toss them into the back seat when I'm done. Surprised Liz doesn't make you use a bag. I do. Damien pulls up an overflowing plastic bag as if it were true. Why have you tossed all those bottles out already? Saving it for a project about recycling. Plus, I'm going to use a couple of them for a sculpture. Saves me the trouble of going out and finding aluminum. And I get to drink as much soda as I want. I don't really say anything as Damien scoops out the rest of the cans from the cars or from the floor of the car and puts them in a new bag, which he then stuffs into the car. So I'm absolutely tired today. I didn't do much, but got a lot of things stressing me down. But I ain't stopping me from playing this. Alright dudes, we're good to go. I nod and sink into the semi-clean seat. My hands stretch for the buckle of the seatbelt and brush nurse against something warm and soft. There's a tiny gas next to me and the comfortable mystery in my hand is yanked away. Huh? I look to Olvia to see her hand held to her chest. Her green-faced head has a scarlet tinge and her mirror-shaped eyes glare holes through my head. You okay? The emerald scout girl turns her mouth at me. I stifle a mysterious mystery chuckle at her. The warmth of my palm fades, however, and leaves my hand feeling lost. Okay, all the safety checks are done. Jesus! Jesus! Liz gets in the driver's seat, grips the steering wheel. Outside, she's craning her neck to check out the mirrors and tires. Wait, Liz drives with her head sticking out the Liz pokes her head in. What's that? Her neck snakes inside and coils around the hook in the middle of the car. Then with practice motion, her neck continuously coils till her head sits atop the neck roll, as if no difference from someone putting on shoes. It looks like a giant scale-covered scarf. There's even still enough space for her to see the window and check behind her. Nico? Is that anything important? Alright. But the city, right? I actually been wanting to see a bit more up close for Lanigan's class. Do you know how much gas money it burned to take a detour around here? No? Good, cause neither do I. Let's do it. Hey, what? No! I barely have enough as is. If you're on the way, it's fine. I'm looking forward to it as well. Sure? Yeah, I'll point out some stuff I remember along the way. You're my tour guide now? Don't make me change my mind. Glad that's settled. Everyone buckled in, right? Liz pulls away from the school parking lot, starting down the opposite direction I've always entered and exited. Weird to think, but the edge of my world was as close as a right turn out of my own school. Then again, I still haven't been living here long. Anybody want the station? I don't think I've ever listened to the radio here either. Liz and Olvia hardly seems to glance in David's direction as well. Suit yourselves. The span of 2 seconds, the natural ambience of the road is replaced with a loud sound of decades-old rock music singing vibrations throughout the car and everybody in it. Just as fast as it comes, however, it stops as Liz haphazardly yanks the volume knob counterclockwise toning the music down to a bearable level. Bzz. What the? I turned off all notification stuff except for message and calls, and between all the people I message, there's only one who isn't inside the car. I check the screen and see Ben. Right? Oh no. Any song request, man? Seriously? I don't know, dude. So long as it isn't twangy country music. Sure. Wait, you've been texting? How long? Yeah, it's just like the first week of school. What the heck, dude? Where's your phone? I hand it over the contact creation page. She taps the first few numbers and pauses. Then she basically yanks her phone from her coat pocket. She doesn't know her own number. Hey, I don't even know my own number. I have to put it in notes just to check. Olvia finished typing her number in and hands it back. She entered herself as live long. Huh, sounds vaguely oriental. Bzz. Yes. Yep, got it. Bzz. Live long typing. Oh, okay. That was uncalled for. That's why I sent it. She giggled at her own joke despite being the butt of it in the car. It's too high to hold it against her. Far along the defense forestry starts giving way to more urban developments. More and more decorative palm trees and starts dotting the paths as well. The silhouettes of the city gets closer, and we approach one of those spaghetti junctions leading up to it. The result of decades of poor infrastructure decisions, multi-million-dollar projects promising to fix all the traffic. If they just built one more overpass. Olvia pays close attention to her phone, scrolling hazily through some forums. So funny. Oh, nothing. Hey, this is a lounge. Oh boy, you're still browsing there, Olvia. Yeah. What is it? Don't tell him. It's this weird exclusionary chat room that allows only dinosaur women, men, and rather specifically human men are banned. Oh, so men and human men are banned. Okay, so it's a dinosaur women group chat. I read that wrong. Racial segregation? Brother, what? Olvia showed me once the people on it are really weird. Humans are banned? You weren't supposed to tell him. It's the last safe house for us on the internet. I think there's probably better places for the online for you to associate with. Tell me about the racial segregation. It's not that. It's just how I used to be for our safety. Some dino girl can be doing anything at all, and there's always at least 3 guys in the comments saying she looks like. Say it. They also bring down the quality of the site. Look, it explained in the rules that humans have 1/5 the attention span of dinos. That I could agree on. I can't watch a TikTok or a YouTube show without looking at comments for some reason. My attention span is fucked. This groans while Olvia shows me her phone. The graph is blurred to hell and I can't make up most of the text. I don't know how I feel about all this. What's not to get it, go? Think about it. You're in history class. It sucks. So you just remember, wait a second, I'm human. Stop listening. I wish I could do that. According to the lady, it's just a funny group of women like me. Lay off, let me have it. You don't You don't really believe that stuff though, do you? Not really. It's just the rules of the place, alright? Okay. Olivia sticks her phone back in her pocket with a huff. Was the ride to the arcade always this long? I think we're about 20 minutes away from the arcade. Don't worry, go, the water fountains are integrated. Shut up! Damien cackles to himself. Alright, I hope the place still sells those hot dogs for just $1. There's no way anyone in the US sells hot dogs for $1 anymore. Yeah, but we did. It's great. Olivia and I will save our lunch money to go here instead after class. I don't think I trust it if it was still that cheap, honestly. We ate a dog off the floor once. That's different. Yeah, she ate steak off the ground. I don't know how different. I think it's the meat quality. Damien fills the air with coke with old tales of his and Olivia's adventures in the arcade. She occasionally chimed in to correct him on whatever over and embellishment, even as the last remnants of Suburbia melt away and skyscrapers overtake our view of the outside view. I don't know why I can't read properly. Finally, I'm in the big city. Here we are. Almost disappointed that we pull into the arcade parking lot. Large glass windows covered in sun-bleached promotional leaflets adorn front of the arcade, and the building itself looks a couple decades old. This place is probably successful in the past, but I can only imagine they break even nowadays. Though maybe the recent resurgence of retro deco could change that. I could show you more on the trip. Come on. There she must have been. She see my brief hesitance. Olivia unlocks the trunk and I hop out to get Olivia's chair. As I attempt to heave the thing out of Olivia's trunk, it takes unconsiderably more effort than I like to admit. Now, how do I unfold this plastic thing? It's really unfolded. I think there's these. As I check to make sure that all my fingers are intact, I see Olivia sneaking through the passenger window. Twinkle side, you have much to learn. Observe. Olivia makes sure the brakes are held and heaves herself over in one motion. The chair is forced open by momentum alone with a loud crack. Okay, I was on a wheelchair once, and I didn't even know that you had to sit. I don't even know what to say. She gracefully rolls by me, tongue stuck out on the smug victory over my ineptitude. Ready? Sweet. Damien hurries over, and I can tell he's the most excited to be here out of anybody. Oh yes, art. Oh, I feel like we can interact with this. Dude, this place is a bomb. We used to scrounge for change to come here after school. This place is a buzz with activity, flashing machine, all competing for our attention, and gamers excitedly conversing. I lean a bit closer to Olivia. Really dang loud here. You're going to be alright, having to speak up more? Of course I am. What do you take me for, a kid? Sorry. I appreciate the concern. Liz scowls as she peels her boot from the floor by a loud shh. Maybe you can warn me about. They mistaken off towards a nearby coin machine, fistful of bills as at the ready. Yeah, nowadays, ever since that I became a teen, as a teen, that I grew up, thankfully I had like my own money that I could spend on like random shit, and you know, not gonna lie, going to the arcade in Singapore, if you go to like Play Mu, right, it's not really good, but it's the only place that accepts cash for actual physical tokens. But time zone's a bit overpriced. You only accept like cash to top up your cards, and the games are like $3.90 for like regular members and $2.90 for premium. But I to say now, but arcades are pretty fun. I play this game called My Mind. Maybe I can film it one day if I get a tripod. I could have told you too. I've been here before, so why did you warn me about the stickiness? Olivia shrugs. Liz's head lowers to bridge or snoot pinching levels. Well, you two did kind of drop this on me at the last minute, but I still remember this place pretty well. Great, you can go around and I'll go with Damien. Liz quickly puts a pointer finger together and she looks at the salmon-frilled teams. Those two-player gun thingies look fun to try out. Okay, I don't know if it's just me, I don't know if this is wrong, but I feel like Damien and Liz, for some reason I feel like they work together. I don't know why. The light gun games? Yeah, those ones. I can't put my finger on it, but something tells me that Liz was banking on splitting apart to start. It'll give me some ample opportunity to have some alone time with Olivia, just to get to know her more. Liz, I think I broke this one's joystick. This size heavily to her nose. Seriously, Damien? Oh, come on. Perfectly even and fair. Sure about this, Liz? We could just all stick together. This long McDino around the arcade nervously. As much as I want to protest the suggestions, it might be for the best. Liz wants to stick with Damien and probably to make sure he doesn't do more damage. And Olivia knows this place as well, so she knows all the best games. We've been spending time together after school, so why not? I'm not against the idea, just alright, glad to agree. Liz takes this as a cute relief, and she quickly pulls Damien away deep into the arcade. Meanwhile, Olivia begins to go ahead, but stops and gives me an annoyed look. Come on already. That's right. Alright, since I step closer, Olivia resumes a casual roll down the aisleway. I know these machines, chat. These are like, this one too, I specifically know these two. They're at a arcade Kamu at Suntec. No, not Suntec. They're at Suntec. I played this before, these two, they're so fucking difficult. That's why I stuck to My Mind. Olivia's eyes seem distant when she looks over the various game cabinets in the room. Her silver iris dancing to and fro, a soft pun resonating from her mouth. I try to follow where her gaze lingers, but she seems to be constantly shifting to something new every other moment, while deep in her own thoughts. And as we carry on slowly, creeping awkwardness in my stomach gnaws heavy at me. No idea what to do right now. The point of this excursion was to relax. Feel free to interrupt her, but she definitely knows better than me. I know this is dance resolution. Say, Olivia. The voice brings her back to the current moment with a start, hands maneuvering a chair around to look at me fully. What game should we try first? The baryonyx shrugs her shoulders. Anything. Okay, how about one of your favorites? Favorites? Yeah, it used to come here all the time. I'm sure you've got some you prefer. The look of surprise from her is quickly hidden by her turning her chair back around. Fine. Favorite then. Favorites. She pushes her chair with purpose towards a practically large screen in the corner. Look at it, there's a large block connected to it. dull multicolored sticks hanging off the side wires. Oh, damn it. I look up at the title above the screen. Ruined Robbers? The more I look at it, the more I see splotches of fresh pink, barely covered poorly done marker graffiti. Olvia pouts as so prominent as she glares at the base of the funny looking blocks before the screen. We updated it. So it should be better, right? Her pop breaks in something to a depressed frown as her eyes seem to gloss over. I follow her gaze to the metal plate at the base, trying to better understand. She looks pretty well maintained, if you ask me. Something wrong with it? They added a foot pedal to the cover for the action cover. I test the blade and feel it sink down and notice the video demo on the screen change to a screen with a bunch of ass with numbers next to each other. This sucks. Olivia's hands curl to a fist as she glares at the machine. Twinge runs through my chest, and when I look back to the frustrated dino girl, one aspect of her favorite pastime has changed in a way that almost robs her of it. The thought strikes a painful chord in my heart, though I know I had no bad hand in the game update. All the same, you see, the covered scale girl looks so worse. I turn my eyes away to my feet, with the sensation leaving as I do, and a flash of brilliance overcome me as I look at my loafers. Hey, I got an idea. She cuts me off with a growl. I know what you're gonna say. The answer is no. So you're willing to give a thought because you can't play it easily? Yes. Olivia's response leaves me a bit short. Her hateful eyes leer vengerously at her former favorite game, but I know my idea will work. Okay? You play it. Haven't you been paying attention? I can't. I'll handle the pedal work. Olivia's words are left hanging as she tries to visualize what I'm saying. Her confused gaze wanders between me and the flat rectangle on the floor. The whole time she looked so goofy, I had to withhold a chuckle in fear of her clawing at me. She must have realized though as she snatches the light gun from her hand and her cheeks bearing a red hue. Fine, one game. She looks at the light gun in her hand and takes a deep breath. You better do your job right, Inco. I give Olivia a nod and she wheels herself next to the arcade machine. Gimme. She reaches out for my hand and goes to take it before I can respond. She takes it for a split second and then moves to grab my wrist instead. Her scales are soft and cool. Hit the pedal when I squeeze, capiche? I nod an affirmation, and Olvia blasts the start button into pieces. Not too tight! Dude, hit the damn pedal. It's like playing with a controller lag. Inco! Sorry! Holy crap, this is worse than I remember. Hi, it's me. I'm the guy that makes sense here. You can see I put the respawning enemies in front of a place you're forced to cross. I came up with this idea while eating a bird. I don't even want to staple my ears to me. Fucking damn it! Not again! Ooh, this game sucks. Wanna play again? Just a bit intense. When Olivia finally releases her grip on my wrist, I feel my blood rushing through the imprint she left. We ended up playing 4 or 5 games total. That's probably enough. I'm good to move on. You? Sure? I don't keep you here all day. Olivia looks up over the machine one last time before sliding the plastic gun back in the slot. I'm still a bit disappointed they changed it, but thanks. Alright, there's better games around anyway. Let's go. A stray thought from before, I really got to know Olivia. reigns to the forefront of my mind. Sometime along the way, people start calling her Hot Wheels, but I don't remember who or even what or even when. But I do know it's proof that she got that fire in her. She got that dog in her. Fire in her. Before she can roll away too far, my hand takes hold of one of her chest grips, jolting the dino girl from a sudden stupor. So yeah, I got an idea, Hot Wheels. Why don't we try the fighting game you were so good at? Fighting game, Olivia's jaws click shut and hands ring together tightly. Arcade cabinets can't change, right? I mean, gaze towards the opposite end of the arcade. I can hear the loud hollers of competition here. Come on, Hot Wheels. Hey! And he insists to invigorate her. Her glacier irises hardening and her ivory claws touching at her heels. Eerie grin peeps across her features, tongue polishing its sore as she predatory eyes kept latched. Check. Sorry, misinput. Olivia picks a direction and speeds off, parting the sea of sweaty dinos and leaving a small space of safety in her wake. I should probably end stream soon, but I'll just continue playing just for a little bit more. After a short while passing some digital pachinko machines, every time I'm reminded of pachinko machines, the first thing that comes to my mind is Metal Gear. She looks back at me for a moment as if to confirm my presence, to say, "Don't lose me." She then yanks a wheelchair to launch herself through the building towards a new destination. Oh, hey! I'm trying to look at it. I feel like this is Street Fighter. I give chase, following as best as I can, avoiding the rest of the awestruck players that just witness the high-speed dino girl shoving them aside in her wake. As I get closer, the atmosphere seems to grow thicker, the air becoming dank and heavy, and almost as if someone dialed a humidifier up to 11. For a second, I have to stop my track, catch my breath, and try to cool down as my sheets begin to fog up. So this is the power of the fighting game crowd. I heard things, but I thought they were jokes. Yeah, when it comes to fighting games, you don't know how people are fucking crazy over it. For example, Smash Bros. Through the fog, I spot Lewis, or rather, it's his head sticking above the crowd. Yo, you found us! Getting closer, Damien and Liz's head come into view. Olvia stops and checks one last time that I didn't get washed away in the crowd. She then moves past Damien and Liz, coming to a screech halt next to a particular cabinet that occupied by someone else. She removes a shiny coin from her pocket, placing it firmly down on the control of the current player who hardly glances at her. As I step closer, I'm able to overhear the exchange between the two dinos. The greaseball Ankylosaurus, without even looking away from the cabinet, starts rattling off his credentials to Olivia as if it was a job interview. You'll know, I'm the best Jurassic Kick player this side of Volcaldra, right? Double S rank 3 online tournament wins. Besides, it's 50 cents, not... Oh, shut up and nut up already. Olivia's voice causes the Ankylosaurus to grimace and finally turn his head. You really want to try me? Look, Tiny Tim. His claw, I don't know why, Jesus Christ. His jaws click shut as his eye managed to sweep above and then down to Olivia, his eyes squinting as his retina slowly adjusting the low lighting or something, not displaying a brightly colored pixelated character. Bro, you know, you can't be bringing chairs over here, not after last summer. Olivia growls and raises her fist, and I think the pale scale dino finally sees who is challenging him. His maw flaps helplessly as he tries to explain himself before stopping himself completely. Never mind. Sorry. The gator girl sighs and taps a finger on the quarter she placed down. Who says you can't refuse, right? His head tilts in confusion. You know, you look to be the new champion, right? Yeah, how'd you? This is the champ's cabinet, right? Damien comes over by this point, followed closely by Liz's head. A new champion has touched the beacon. Champ's cabinet? Unofficial, but that's the oldest one here. Been here since the dawn of time. Generations and generations of people has touched it, their sweaty fingers rubbing the buttons and the joystick. Been here since it's like sacred or something. I look over the old machine, the paint on it chipped and positively covered in ink to the point that the only legible thing on it is a very juvenile edit to the game's title. This thing? Yeah, man, that's the only. They only let the head honchos actually use it. If you're spotted trying without credentials, you'll end up headbutted. That's bull, but I believe it. I look back to Olvia, who was having a withering stare down with the squat guy she challenged. Look, lady, I'm a big deal here. Buster Nuts crown champ and all for Olvia. This particular Jurassic machine got a history. It happens to be the same machine the dino, the Rex Go managed to parry. Quit stalling and find me already. I'm just setting the stage and all. Plus, you think you're the only challenger I got? I look around noticing now there was a group surrounding us. On my title as champion, I'll take 4 corners now. A harsh whisper goes through the crowd. Finally, I form a line. Okay. Tallest, smallest. What? No cutting. Oh, heck yeah, we're gonna wipe the floor with you, Buster. Wait. What? I don't even play video games. I'm not a real gamer either. Too bad. Consider it a blood tax. I want to protest further, but Olivia's head turns around me with a pleading look on her face. Besides, you think I want to put my hands on that thing? Who knows where? We're in. And that's where we end off today's episode. Guess what? I won't be streaming tomorrow because man's gotta rest and do his schoolwork. But you don't gotta worry, as I'll be streaming on Saturday and I'll be streaming on Sunday to react to the Hoyo Fair. Then for next week will be a few more streams before my final stream. Because I got school and shit. Do not worry. After my school term, I'll be here to stream for 4 weeks straight. You don't gotta worry, my good fans. I ain't going anywhere. But let's see who we can raid. Jesus Christ, I've been streaming for 2 hours. Okay, let me reload my Twitch page. I really want to. What should I? Powder. Maybe I should. Ah, yeah, okay. So I can't rate. Who can't I rate? Who shall I rate? Why should I rate? I actually don't know. Hmm. Hmm. Shit ain't skibbity, my gang. Okay, let's rate. Okay, the rate has been set, and